Today, let's dive into a very interesting topic: lifelong education. It's something we hear a lot about, but what does it really mean, and why do so many people struggle to understand it?
Right, I've noticed that a lot of people seem to think lifelong education is all about preparing for a job or making money. The focus is often on, what career can I get from this, or how can I earn money through it? But I think that's not what true education is about.
Exactly. It's not about just gaining skills to secure a job. The real purpose of education should be about shaping how we think, right? It should help people understand the world in a more meaningful way.
Absolutely. But right now, the approach to lifelong education is more about teaching job skills, like how to get a job or how to do a job. But if nature doesn't provide the job, what's the point of learning all those skills?
That's an interesting point. So it's not just about gaining skills to survive in the job market. There's a deeper need for education to help people think critically and make better decisions. Do you think that people today are focused too much on the immediate goal of earning money?
I think so. And this brings us to the next issue. There's a big difference between someone who's looking for a job to actually work and someone who's just looking to make money. The mindset is completely different.
That's a huge difference. It's not just about the paycheck. It's about the work ethic and the value you add through your job. When people focus solely on money, they miss out on real growth and opportunities.
Exactly. The person who's focused on the work will take pride in it and do it with dedication. But someone who's only looking to make money might not care about doing the job well.
And that's where businesses fail, right? If people are only motivated by money, they won't deliver quality work. So when you're hiring, would you prefer someone who's focused on doing a good job or someone who's just after a paycheck?
Without a doubt, I'd hire someone who's dedicated to doing a good job. Someone who's motivated by passion and a desire to do the work well will always outperform someone simply looking for a paycheck.
That's true. And it's not just about getting hired. It's about how you build your career in the long run. People who focus on doing a good job gain trust and respect, and that opens up even more opportunities for them in the future.
Exactly. It's like this story. If you work diligently, over time, your employer starts trusting you with more responsibility, even large investments. You get to a point where your value isn't just in what you do, but in the trust others place in you.
That's a great example. It's not about how much money you make in the short term. It's about building credibility and trust, which leads to bigger and better opportunities.
Yes, and that's the problem with today's mindset. Many people are so focused on immediate rewards, like getting paid now, that they fail to build long-term relationships and trust. That's why the world is struggling with these issues now.
That's a powerful insight. And it's not just about personal responsibility, right? It's about how society as a whole needs to shift its mindset from just making money to actually creating value through work.
Absolutely. And this issue extends to markets too. Look at how businesses like supermarkets have evolved. They initially didn't care much about customer experience, but when people started choosing other options, they had to adjust. Now they focus on service and quality.
That's the market speaking. People go where they feel valued, where their needs are taken care of. And if businesses fail to do that, they get left behind.
Exactly. The market punishes those who don't understand the importance of respect and value. When businesses ignore that, they lose customers to others who offer better experiences.
It's a clear lesson for anyone running a business or even just starting their career. If you focus on doing things right rather than just making money, the rewards will come naturally.
Right. It's about a shift in focus from immediate gains to long-term value creation. That's the true essence of education and personal growth. So, do you think this mindset is something that can be taught more effectively in lifelong education?
I believe it can, but it requires a shift in how we view education itself, not just as a tool to get a job or make money, but as a tool to understand life, contribute meaningfully, and build long-lasting value.
Well said. If we can shift the focus of education back to those deeper values, we'll create a society where people not only find jobs, but they find purpose and fulfillment in their work.
Exactly. Let's hope we can move in that direction, where education serves as a foundation for thinking critically, living with integrity, and contributing to the world in meaningful ways.
That's the future we need. Let's keep that vision alive.
And that's a wrap for today's episode. What are your thoughts? Do you agree with the idea that true education goes beyond just preparing for a job? Feel free to share your comments and let us know what you think.
Absolutely. We'd love to hear your opinions. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep adding value to the world.